Deadwood.
Episode 22, Advances.
22?
Yes. Yeah, there's 12 in each season. This
Oh,
is 10,
yeah,
so
okay,
yeah, 22. Advances, non-miraculous. So, this episode, would you like to give a brief summation of what happened?
Sure. The camp is deeply affected by the trampling of William.
The trampling of William, yeah.
Bullock's child.
Bullock's stepchild.
Bullock's stepchild, yeah.
And also child.
And yeah.
Stepchild and also cousin? Because he's his brother's son.
Nephew.
And nephew, yes.
Nephew, yeah.
His stepson and cousin.
No, nephew.
Oh yeah, stepson
and nephew.
Stepson and nephew, yes.
Yeah, but we won't be cousins, that'll be disturbing.
Yes. William has been trampled. Hugo Jarry is back, county commissioner.
Oh yes.
And you were saying you were struggling with the political machinations.
No, I know what we were talking about. Apparently that Silas guy was wearing...
What?
A hood?
No, so what happened was...
Explain that entire thing. Explain how Soul Star's involved, what Soul Star's going to do for Sai.
Yeah.
For Al. And what the fuck they were talking about.
All that's happening... basically, so this episode, in a way, acts as a counterpoint to the episode where Al had the gleat. Because that was about the absence of Al. This is like the absence of Bullock. Because, basically... Bullock used to be a county representative because he was sheriff of Yankton, I think, and Montana, which is in Yankton, which is the territory, right?
Okay.
Deadwood needs to be sold because it isn't part of America, and it needs to be a part of America for them to have an official status and not to be ransacked by William Hearst. So Hugo Jarry has the ability to do that, and basically. There's the guy whose name I can't remember, the one with the bag on his head. It wasn't Silas who had the bag on his head. Basically, they made up a lie where Silas had gone to Montana and some guy with a bag on his head had offered to buy up Deadwood for 50,000.
Okay.
So Hugo Jarry would offer more money to buy up Deadwood for Yankton.
Okay.
So they're basically trying to sell Deadwood off to a higher bidder, and Al is trying to do it because Al is essentially acting as sort of an ad hoc mayor or something, so he basically has the ability to sell Deadwood off and he's trying to negotiate the best deal to do so. So that's what's happening with that. They're trying to play Hugo Jarry to make him give more money to Al. You know how Al printed the phony newspaper report?
Oh yeah.
That was to get Hugo Jarry to come back, think that they were selling it off to a different territory, so he would come back and offer money to buy them up.
And then this will conflict with the plans of Sai and
Hearst, yeah.
And Wilcott, yeah.
And Wilcott, because they're trying to buy up as much mining stuff as possible.
Yeah.
It won't directly contradict, because they'll still have the mines, but it'll stop them from having the key
component. They'll stop doing it anymore, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, so that's all that political stuff.
Alright, thank you for that.
It's alright. that was dense. I was struggling to keep up with it, but I only know it because I've watched this obviously about 4 or 5 times now. Yes. But mainly the episode is more about sort of, as you say, the town's deep sadness at the trampling of William. I like
how the town almost feels a bit empty this one.
Yeah.
Like how it's probably the first time we've not seen the gem packed.
No.
Like it's almost like the town's in mourning.
Yeah.
Or like waiting to hear like a result.
Yeah.
Oh, at the same time, they also drag the body of what was that fat guy called?
Mose Manuel,
who fucked his brother over and then instantly regrets his choice.
Yeah.
They drag him to Jody Stubbs' place.
Yeah.
And the doc attempts to do some kind of surgery on him.
Yeah, he's trying to cut because he's been shot like in the shoulders, so he's trying to cut the bullet out, but because he's so fat, he's having trouble to do so.
That's great.
Yes, so that's what's happening. What did you think of this episode?
I loved it.
It was a great episode.
Yeah, it was it was a different kind of episode.
Yes.
There wasn't really much
action.
There wasn't really much happening. There wasn't a multitude of plots.
No.
Everyone was almost waiting with like bated breath to hear the results on William.
William, yes. Again, another episode about community. Like, obviously, the show keeps coming back to this idea as the people being one unit rather than little individual characters. Yeah. So you had characters in this who were miserable, like the Steve the drunk.
Oh yeah.
Seeing how he can't live with the fact that he's not directly but sort of indirectly responsible like you were saying, like he was trying to put William on the thing, and
Oh,
he didn't. Do you think he could have? You know how the horse was coming for him? Do you think he could have tried to throw William away or something? Do you remember in the last episode, the horse comes towards him, he's got him in
He
his
probably
hands?
could have saved William.
Yes.
Yeah, he definitely could have saved William.
So we see how some characters like him and the guy who was crying under the gem and other ones are sort of going by themselves and how miserable they are, and other characters who are coming together and embracing this community spirit.
But it's interesting how like Al is like he tries not to be affected by it.
Yeah.
He's like, you know, like well, what about, do you not feel anything for the boys? Like, not my department.
Not my department.
But then at the end of the episode, you can clearly tell he's been emotionally affected by it.
Yeah.
But there was that great close-up shot of him, and he's kind of just like, like he's on the verge of tears.
Yeah.
But he holds it back. So obviously he does care, but
Yes.
it doesn't directly affect his business.
No. I love the shot where there's an absolutely beautiful montage at the end where it does every single. It does feel like every main character, apart from the ones that are with Mose, showing how they've been affected. It's pretty clear at the end that he's dead.
Yeah.
Like, well, they pretty much confirmed throughout that he's not going to live, and it shows every character reacting to that just wordlessly. Like, the last 3 minutes have no dialogue. And there's a brilliant shot where Al alone on his balcony looking at it,
That's
and
great.
it's taken from underneath.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And he just leans away.
It almost looks like he's collapsing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I thought like the way the shot was done, it almost looked like he was about to like collapse or something.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, that would be weird.
That's beautiful. The beautiful shot from the best one actually is inside the gem, where he walks down the stairs and everyone's just there, and Dan Doherty's laid against the table, and they're all stood. And it's beautiful.
Explain what's Soul Star involvement in this?
Soul Star just has to tell Seth what happened, so Seth can act, because Seth can't be there. He just has to tell Seth about all, because Seth is the one who ultimately has to make the decision, because he used to be an official, he used to be sheriff, and because he is sheriff now, he has a official position.
Okay.
So he has to be the one. He's the only, because they're not going to trust EB to do it. Fuck it up, and he can't trust it. That's why EB is so upset in this episode, because he's been with Walcott. They can't trust him now.
Yeah.
He's basically in Walcott's hands. So that sort of feeds into why he's so angry now.
Yeah.
Yes.
So basically they're trying to fuck this commissioner guy over
and sell Deadwood
and
to
sell
a higher
Deadwood
bidder.
to a higher bidder. And who are they trying to vie for? Just anybody?
It's different counties,
okay,
like Yankton, and it's very hard, especially considering we don't live in America, to consider how like the makeup of late 1800s America was.
I don't know what the politics were at the time, so
yeah. But yeah, I think you can still enjoy the episode.
Oh yeah,
obviously
I still loved it. Yeah. Even I can, like we were saying, I didn't get all the political machinations, but emotionally I got what was going on with all the characters, so
yeah,
I still loved it.
And they throw you a bone every now and then, like where he goes like, "You sound like a man who takes it up the ass."
Oh yeah.
I do not take it up the ass.
I do not take it up the ass. Well, maybe you take it up the ass.
Yes. So you can understand, as you say, where the character is and what Al's doing.
Yeah.
Like, I love the shot where he's been screwing over Jerry, and Jerry walks out the door, and he's just got like this wide childish smile on his face. Al.
Yeah, fucker.
And I read it was the AV Club review of this episode about saying that the episode's about how even in death, which is obviously like William's dying, there's all this other stuff going on. There's always life going on, and the episode's actually quite funny.
It's still funny, yeah.
Dark and depressing episode.
Yeah.
Like, you got all the great stuff with Al and EB and all these little.
I loved Richardson praying to the antlers.
The antlers.
In the hotel. That was great. Yeah.
Yes.
He's like, "Who are you praying to? The god of antlers and hooves?"
Yeah. Yes. Possibly a comment on religion, because even praying to the antlers can't save William, but neither can Reverend Craymond.
Oh yes, because he returns to the camp. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Andy Cramond from season 1,
who had the disease,
who had the plague. He returns.
Yeah.
Yes, beautifully shot this episode. Yeah. I thought this was one of the best looking ones.
I thought it was. Yeah.
Had stunning shots, and the cinematography was amazing.
A real painterly style.
Yes. Very sad. Timothy Oliphant was brilliant.
Oh, he was great.
Episode.
That was brilliant. Yeah. He's really coming to his own. Timothy Oliphant as Seth. He started out as one of the worst elements of Deadwood, and now he's probably the best elements. Yeah.
Like, going forwards, I mean, it's like...
he's going to be more pissed off than ever.
He's going to be more pissed off and sad as ever. It's sort of like... This episode had a very unique feel, I think, so far. It reminded me... You won't know this yet, obviously, but of a Season 3 episode. Season 3 is more sad and philosophical, and it's sort of a bit like this episode. You know how it's sort of very... I don't want to say slow or anything because it wasn't slowly paced at all. It flew by really, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
It didn't feel like, I'm assuming 45 minutes, but they sort of have the same feel as this one, sort of more questioning and more about sort of the mood and everything rather than anything that happens in it. But yeah, just an absolutely stunning. I would easy 10.
Easy 10, yeah.
One of the best episodes of Deadwood so far.
Yes.
It was just great.
Fantastic.
Yet again, another episode where it sort of rounds off all the storylines, like, and leaves it open for the next couple of episodes. So like anything could happen again. But like because like
anything could happen.
It's a really weird episode because it rounds off most of the plot. There aren't many like hanging plot lines, are there really? Apart from the stuff where they're trying to sell off Deadwood.
Yeah.
And maybe a little bit more of William. You can't think anything could. Yeah. But yes, stay tuned for next episode. What's the title of the next episode?
Horrors Can Come.
The Horrors Can Come.
That's a great title.
It is.